You're watching the Skateboarding Bros Show. Stories from the pioneers of skateboarding about the history and the fun of the sport we love. Sometime in the mid-'70s, a guy named Phil met a guy named Jimbo, and they decided to do some research and build a skate park in Gainesville, Florida, but not anywhere close to Gainesville. 5.5 miles north of campus, and they went all over. They did the research, and they built the best skateboard park in the Southeast, bar none. And that's why I'm a Gator. So we welcome Phil as usual with his pompadour, and Jimbo also flashing the hair styles of
yesteryear,
the 2020s.
Yesteryear.
So
you know why? Because without this,
how's the chemo coming?
No, I do this to keep the hair from hanging in my eyes when I'm out surfing and wind flowing.
You must have slid your head on the concrete one too many times and pulled all the hair off.
Oh, we have pictures of the helmet that took the brunt of that, so we'll go over that. So again, to our audiences. This is 62nd version of this. How many have we done?
This is number 61.
61. And
episode.
We're very happy to have Jimbo, the former general manager, do it all, bathroom cleaner, did everything at the Basin, and the owner, Phil Chiocchio. So two guys that not only know about the sport and the industry, but they lived it. And so we're very happy to have him here. So what Phil has told me to do, because I don't do anything without his permission, is to show a compilation video. But we're going to kind of do it in Charlie Chaplin fast forward, because there's 20 minutes of it. And if we talk about all of it, we won't get to the
Yeah, just scroll right through it so we can all see what possibilities might be.
All
and
right.
we can just stop at something. Come back and stop at it. I don't know if you can do it or not, but that'd be fun.
Well, we're going to try. Can you guys see this? Probably not.
Yeah. And as my brother would say, slow down. I speak slowly because I think slowly. So if that video goes too fast, I'm going to be going, whoa.
So can everyone see the pond?
Nope.
Well, then why isn't that happening? Why is that, Phil?
You got to share the screen.
Oh, that's right. How we doing?
There it is.
So this was a roller skate rink around a fishing pond, guys. You can't make it up.
Was the pond there originally, or was that part of the construction?
It was. I don't believe it was there. Well, we lost Phil.
Phil. Your audio's toast. Got to fix your audio. We'll let you know when you come back. Is everybody else okay on audio, guys?
Well,
yeah, I'm good. Oh, look at that stud. Break me off a piece of that.
Oh, my goodness.
So
hair and mustache. Holy cow.
Yeah.
It is amazing. This is video of a video or a film digitized. Thank you, Paul Schmidt. That's Jimmy Marcus, I think.
Jimmy Marcus and the Worm Run.
So we're going to do this until we get Phil back. Phil, checking test.
I don't know how they found helmets to fit that kid.
I don't know.
How can y'all remember his name?
He still skates.
That's Ronnie Brown. Yeah, I see Jimmy Marcus. He's around quite a bit, still getting it done.
Still lives in St. Pete now.
I saw Ronnie quite a bit, over the years in Gainesville, but it's probably been, 15, 20 years since I've had contact with any of the crew.
Ronnie
Ronnie was a great kid, good parents, hard worker.
So we have lost Mr. Kiokio. So let's just take a minute to say that this is not my fault.
Okay.
So Phil has done the editing here, and he's spread the Magnum PI here around quite a bunch because I think you're interviewing Shogo and Plumer there, Mr.
Okay.
Skiles.
That is some sweet decks there. I like that.
My God. And the
Hello.
footwear.
Forest and green.
Yeah. Some low profile there.
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Somebody from Rainbow Wave.
No, that's Sean Petty.
Oh, that's Sean Petty. That's a Walker shirt, not a Rainbow Wave shirt.
Yeah, doing a hand plant. Sweet. Must have been during one of the contests.
Gosh.
Can't tell if that was one of Barry's SIO pads hanging out the bottom of that pair of shorts, or
Yeah. Phil, you want to sign off and try to come back on?
Who is recording right now?
I'm recording, sir.
Okay, good. So yeah,
Recording on local storage. Oh, this is my Hollywood debut here.
oh, was that part of the Oshkosh by Gosh commercial?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, that was a children's clothing manufacturer out of Wisconsin, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, this was when we had our first look at video because we got to go in the pro shop and listen to it and watch it. It was amazing.
Who's that? David Nueva?
No, that's
that's Shogo Kubo. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And Plumer's gone too.
Wow.
So we're gonna wait. We're hoping Phil comes back. This is really dark. Well, what's interesting though, Jimbo, is in the background you're gonna see Randy Sparrings will come up.
Yeah.
And he was one of the original builder surfer skaters out there.
Yeah. Now, Randy, I stayed in touch with for years. I'd be out surfing at Matanzas Inlet, and Randy would be out there. And
his sister has gotten in touch with me a couple times from the Facebook Sensation Basin page. Randy's he's disconnected from the technology, but she's always happy to hear that, I pay him homage. He was a shredder when I got there. Him and George Wilson. See if Mr. Kiokio pulls this off.
George, refresh my memory. Were you originally from Gainesville and you moved out west?
I was from Clearwater, and I moved up there in 82, something like that, to go to University of Florida.
Okay. You see, by 82, I was gone. So,
well, maybe it was before then, because I know we spent some time together.
Yeah.
But so I was there, I didn't move up there right away, right as the park opened up, but I moved up there after a little while, and went to school there. But it was and I left the United States in 84 and was gone for about 8 years, and then everything changed when I was gone.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
That happens.
Come on, Phil, you can do it.
There's a pair, one of the original, looks like Vans tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I remember that guy driving up on one weekday in the morning. I don't think the park was open. He's in his van and he comes in with a couple pairs of tennis shoes and starts telling a story about how the bottom reminded me of Converse tennis shoes. They had that special color, that tan colored sole. that was supposed to grip the boards better, and so we splurged and purchased, I don't know, maybe 4 pairs, and of course they sold like hotcakes, and we were back
Yeah.
on the phone with him, and it's been fun over the years when my younger my kids and some of their friends, I got a new pair of Vans. I go, I was probably one of the first ones that sold Vans in the state of Florida. So, because the guy was just circling around, hitting all the skateboard parks, trying to sell his product.
Phil, did we have any success? No success. Uh-oh. This is going to make him mad as a hornet.
Yeah.
He's the audio visual
Guru.
king,
Huh?
Yeah. So all right.
Now I forgot about those ankle pads. Did they ever become a thing?
Nope.
No. For Mutt they did. He wore everything.
Yeah.
So was this lady a newscaster?
No, let me look at her. We had an intern. No, that's not the girl we had as an intern. We had this really cute girl, Tony Romano. I thought was going to marry her one day. But,
Was it the brown haired lady?
No, she's blonde. She was in a couple of our ads too.
Oh, okay.
But built like her. So
this girl's having a little bit of a problem here with this skateboard stuff.
She might be
sure
in the wrong run, the advanced run, not.
Yeah, she's starting kind of near the bottom there.
So kids, if you're watching this is not where you learn to skate. You learn to skate in your driveway.
And you don't have
like
somebody
that.
just push you.
I like that Skateboarder Magazine T-shirt there, Jimbo. Pretty
Yeah.
stylish.
Yeah, that's one I did not hang on to. Either that or wore it out.
Wow, look at that video camera.
Yeah.
All right.
That, I don't think that's Phil. That might have been the crew filming the commercial.
Hey,
I'm alive.
hot damn! I can go fast now. Welcome
Sorry,
back.
I missed the whole show, but I'm back. So what did I miss? So what's going on?
We're just kind of slow rolling through this. Now that you're back,
All right. Look, Ed, why don't you just start the show?
I did already.
Going from here.
Well, we did start the show.
No, start it again.
So, I know
Maybe
somebody.
not come together.
You haven't put any pictures up to talk about. It's all yik yak and crap.
What are these things on the TV right now? Right here on the
I don't
monitor.
see nothing.
This is insane. All right. So
All
for
Start the show. Go ahead and start the show. I'm ready now.
so no pressure. Just I had a whole eloquent lead in. Can we copy that and paste it in here and just put part 2?
Just start the show, Ed.
Okay. Welcome, you guys, to episode 61 with our mild-mannered host, Phil Kiokio, and, of course, the former manager of Sensation Basin, best skate park in Southeast. Phil built it, Jimbo ran it, and George and I shredded it, and you get to learn about it, and we're happy you're here. So like, share, follow, whatever. It's kind of spooky thinking about it. Don't follow me. So we're going to go through the a little bit of a compilation of video of the history of.
I want to welcome Jimbo to the show. This is a wonderful moment for all of us because he was instrumental in contests and everything else going in Florida at that era, and it was just fabulous. Just day, every day was something new, and it was exciting.
And he wore nice clothes to lay sod, which was amazing.
Yeah, I had to be the executive, image of the park for a while. And Phil may remember this, and it looks like the concrete's done there at that point. But when we first started, once the crew was hired to do the work, there was a concrete crew from Missouri, Phil, that came down.
Yeah.
That came down and poured the concrete, and I was there watching, but Phil and I were, looking at inventory, what to buy. Marlon had already, I guess, I remember sitting in their house one day.
Who's that guy? Wait a minute. Who's that guy?
Yeah, look at that.
I
He's
don't
got
see
his Super
anything
8.
myself.
Got a Super 8 camera there. So
I don't see any pictures. George, you see pictures?
Yeah.
yeah.
How
Look
come
at Sharon.
I'm left out?
You can't see any pictures. I don't know why that is. We're watching video right now, Phil. So
Okay.
we're watching.
I'm trying to. Y'all recognize where we are now? Is this when we were in California or
Fort Pierce.
No, that was Fort Pierce.
Now you're in California.
Yeah, this is California.
Yeah. Those are some deep bowls. That was a bit intimidating.
I just want to interject here. Jimbo's been handling for 30 some years, seeing eye dogs. I don't see what the hell you're looking at, but I can imagine because I've seen the footage previously. Those parks in California, all gone. The whole era just died. It was just
wiped out. Yep.
That's West Ajo at Pompano.
Yeah, that's
Cadillac Wheels.
Pompano. Yep. Man, that was big.
Yeah, it was. So you still can't see anything, Phil?
No, I don't see nothing. I'm like, I died and went to heaven, and there's no image here, but I can hear you. So,
Wow.
Can you see
oh,
it
wait a
now?
minute. Something's happening. Okay, I see something now.
I refreshed the feed.
Somebody's-
Because I'm such
yeah,
a
somebody's
fucking technical genius.
Little tiny board coming off a wall. What the hell is that? What kind
What
of
is that contraption?
Oh, what do you mean?
That thing that guy's standing on. What is it?
It's a flat piece of wood with some
Really?
Logan ankle biter.
Ah, it's Jimbo. All right.
Oh my goodness.
He's like, where'd my SIO pad go? These things won't do me any good.
But you can see where it's not the design does not work with the flow of a skater. Nobody knew what it should be at this point.
Yeah,
I'd actually been ripping, but I was a rental board. I couldn't afford to carry a board with me on the trip to California. So
Right. This is
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just scroll through real quick. Remember Ray Diaz, Jimbo?
I remember the name. Yeah, the faces are.
Steve Anderson.
He was a hit.
There's Steve.
Oh, there we are. I wanted to talk about this. This is Clyde, Kelly Lynn, Jimbo, and the guy from GNS.
That's Dave McIntyre.
Yeah.
That's Fiber Fats was his name.
Fiber Flex.
Fiber Fats, because he was a large man.
He was a nice fellow. I liked him.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. This is
oh yeah.
I skated a contest there. It is Whittier.
Whittier.
Okay, is that Whittier?
Yeah, this is Whittier. It's
That's a
got
beautiful place.
Yeah.
It's a shame all the audio didn't come through on these things. But
Well, I think I still have that GNS hat.
all right.
If I put the audio on, it'll bang in and out.
That's the theory of having a pipe without a flat bottom.
Yeah.
Pipe where they put too much concrete and ended up with a bump at the bottom.
This
Yeah,
is
it kept me from doing a complete 360 when I hit that bottom.
Who's that?
Mike Homer.
Oh, yeah.
That guy is amazing. That's
That's
gonna
me
break
in the
your heart.
back doing a little staged bullshit. So I helped them out.
Let's see if Jimbo's making any noise here. No, we got nothing.
Nothing's locked up.
There you go. There you got some kind of hit.
It's like I tried to get out of this, and they made me do it anyway.
Yee.
That was the big pool at Whittier, right? The pink pool.
I don't recall.
Well,
Very
wasn't it
cool.
pink?
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you, Phil. My grandkids would be impressed.
That's
Oh.
good.
Oh,
And now, there we go. I still
Nice
have
shirt,
that helmet. That's just, oh, yeah, that was a smart move.
what's that?
That
Okay,
board came back down and hit me in the shin. So
that's
So
why you
who-
need those shin guards. There it is.
This is
SIO
Russ.
Perry.
Russ
Who's
Thompson's.
What ramp was that? That was out of Newberry or someplace? Or
Russ Thompson's ramp.
That's hideous.
Oh
That
yeah.
is absolutely hideous.
The fact that you even tried there, Jimbo, is a testament to the
Yeah,
power of a camera.
that's
There's Tony. Tony,
Yeah, funny.
Tony
That's a tight little
Romano.
ramp.
He's a fireman now, right? He's a fireman.
No.
And more.
You know, I did all this stuff because one day I said, you know, when I'm 72, about 50 years from now, I want to be able to prove that I actually had some.
Ow! That hurt.
Oh yeah.
This place was empty
Oh, look at-
inside.
Hey, stop that. Stop it. Back it up for just a second, kid. You got to back that up just 10
We're going.
seconds.
We're going.
Stop. There's Muriel Yantis there in the lower right-hand corner. That's
Holy mackerel! That is the safari vehicle.
that's the Jeep Wagoneer, and there's a flash of Muriel you just passed it. But look at that Volkswagen thing in the lower right-hand corner
Yeah.
too.
That her going in? Right.
Yeah, that's nope. Okay, kid, watch. You see right. Let it keep going. There it is, the big moo right there. You see it?
Ah, and the purple.
Yep, in the purple by the car. So yeah, we were at that was definitely contest day.
Look at that place, skateboard park.
That thing was hideous.
May 13th, 1978. Jimbo just said.
Yeah, we can't hear it, but there's audio on some of these things. This was so phenomenal. Nobody had ever had skate park competitions and stuff. This was like, let's make it up as we're going along. It was just
That's
fabulous.
right.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
good and what's not? We don't know.
Well, I like looking at some of those old articles where we even added categories like the best air, the gnarliest wipeout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that texture? Is that
Yeah, I think that's
That thing was such a joke. They put those extensions on there.
who knew? What the customer's always right.
Scrubs.
Yeah, there, 10 Scrogs. Wonderful.
Yeah. It was good.
Dan, the Burger King.
What's the amazing thing about that was that that Tim always talked, and at that point he did not. So glad you made it back to us, Phil. So
Thank you. I had no idea we had the huge storm come through that you guys were talking about. It hit us like now, and maybe that had something to do with it. So I don't know.
we got you fixed. So Jimbo, you sent me a litany of emails with all these pictures in there. Can you tell me which folder I should go into first? What door number should I go into to look at the images?
Well, I kind of started out with some old gear. I don't know if anybody wants to see some of the old stuff that I've got, including that helmet that I was wearing. I think I tried even using that helmet when I was learning to hydrofoil behind the boat. That foil was kind of a wicked looking blade that might slap you in the head. So, but that or just the early days of the park being built. Phil will recall we had a wet winter and things kept getting delayed. And the UPS truck, the classic story is they were just around the corner. And we were like their first stop. The truck was loaded. And he came in one day and he almost got stuck in the mud. And I told him, just beep your horn and I'll come out and get the stuff. And like the next day, it's rained again. The parking lot's just total mud hole. He drives in and he gets stuck. And then they had to send another truck out to unload the one truck to reload it into the other truck. And
harsh.
And
look at these guys. Mud farmers.
That may be Tony. I think he was one of the guys that we hired to do some work. He and, like you said, Randy.
That looks like Russ.
Oh yeah, that's not Tony. So Roger Perkins and several of the guys. I think they worked out there hoping they'd get a smooth job on the inside when they were done, but it didn't work out for most.
What tree did you climb to take this picture? Because this is way up.
That's a Phil question, I think. We might have had, Phil, do you remember? Might have had some type of crane or truck or something.
I don't know.
Well, the freestyle area is right here, right? It's got to be the original one.
Well, I'm looking at the building over there on the right.
So this, I don't know, man. This is weird.
Yeah. But all that concrete was sprayed in there and pumped in there, and we're getting close to the end. I don't think the big wall, the snake run, had been completed, and the supervisor of the crew said, "You need to start following me around and taking notes." And I go, "Why is that?" He goes, "Well, I'm leaving in about 2 weeks or next week, and you got to tell these guys how to finish the job." And I go, "I don't know anything about construction." So I got a 1 week on the job training and took notes. And Phil, I don't know if you remember, we were pushing to get that thing done.
Oh yeah, it was a madhouse.
Is this plastic?
Nobody knew what kind of concrete we needed. It was a learning environment.
Yeah. And well, I think we were originally hoping we were going to get open that fall, and we didn't get open until like Easter time. So the winter.
Wow.
And then the rink there in the background, it looks like it's done there, but I don't think it was done.
This must have jumped ahead a bunch right here.
Yeah.
It had to have.
Yeah. So
anybody that built the park 50 years ago, they went through the same stuff, and it's exciting and it's sad at the same time. But we had a lot of fun, and total collapse of the world, stagflation shows up. I thought we'd be able to build a bunch of these things all over the place, have a lot of fun, learn a little bit, and then whatever it was, it came in and just boom, just shut the whole world down.
Look at this though, Jimbo charging.
I know. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that right there.
Oh, look at that. 3 wheels out. Hell yeah.
Thank you. See, I would practice when nobody was there. So
that was scary. I would open the park sometimes, and I would get out there and I go, "I'm going to skate," and I would go, "Wait, why fall? There's nobody. There's no cell phone in my pocket."
I sell what?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so that was that. So we'll see if we can find another one.
That was a good one.
All right, so here we go. This is
I like that picture because eventually that fence became a wall that had the mirrors on it. That
was Rodney's wall. Yep.
Yeah, reflected back. Phil, do you remember where we found the mirrors for that wall?
It was at a department store downtown.
Yeah.
Going out of business. We brought it there and built the wall.
Downtown. Was that your car?
It might have been. I don't know. Little SR5. I had an SR5 for a little while.
Yeah.
So
I think that pond was like a retention pond initially.
Originally that pond was not going to be connected to any drainage from the parking lot. The parking lot was supposed to drain out to a 50-foot buffer out front, and that pond would have no coliform, no pollutants, nothing. At a beach, you could swim in it, and Jimbo swam in it, and I've swam in it. But it was just sad that the engineers, the heat of the moment, rushing everything, snuck that sucker in under me, and it pissed me off.
Bastards.
It could have been a swimming hole. You skate, you get hot, dive in, have a swimming hole.
How long did it take it to fill when you?
That thing came right up to the top, to the lip there. It was great.
Now, we didn't have to fill it. There's my wife. That's Sharon. You
Look, is that your wife too?
So if the world had continued, this would have been a pump. This would have ended up being a pump track. This would be a modern day pump track through here.
Yeah.
This is Phil Kiokio roller skating, guys.
Hey,
I've never seen him.
Hat on.
I let go of his hand right before the picture was taken.
That's rare indeed.
Sports.
So we this is at the on campus at the student I can't think of the name of
The Union.
Yeah, the Union, and we were promoting our skating. That's the river run. I was like the first one. This is like the second year or third year of the river run in Jacksonville, and we were promoting this, the skates and the roller skating. So I started in the very back of that race, and as I was just cruising down the street, people were going, "Cheater, you're cheating!" But that was a blast.
Sorry, we have a lot to look at. This is Clearwater.
Yeah,
Drew Street.
That was that slalom course. And what was his name? Keith Brantley? What was Keith's name?
Kathleen.
Yeah, he scored on that thing. He was super fast.
He wound up being a world champion 3 or 4 times. I mean, as little as 10 years ago, he was a champion.
Wow.
So
I was in the geriatric class there, 55 and over. You see my number there.
Yeah, all of that is gone now. That Drew Street is no longer there.
Whoa, man.
It's all part of the Scientologist.
Yeah, that was so cool. They were able to.
Nobody had ever seen slalom on a street anywhere. And this
it's a testament to Muriel Yantis to get permitting to let us take a road that feeds people to the beach.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. That is classic right there. Never happened
Pretty
again.
amazing stuff. Let's see if we can grab another one here. This is going to be a lot of pictures here. So this is clippings that Jimbo saved out of
the magazines, and
it's hard to read them. I did get it. Jeff Croyle is the name of someone that I haven't remembered that name for a long time. He's been in a lot of pictures.
There's
Scott
Mr. Ollie right there, Alan Gilfan.
Long pants. So this is 78.
Yeah, the Levi's with the Levi's corduroys.
Yeah.
There it is. There it's zoomed in a little bit better. Some of these
published author.
Lil G.
What's that?
What's
Brian Lil G? Tim Scruggs.
I like Rodney Mullen won.
Yeah.
From Inland.
Hey, look at that. Look at 18 and over freestyle. Art Whitney, number 4. Fuck yeah.
That's right, Art. May you rest in peace, my brother. So a little bit closer. And this is, Gelfan's first board from Stacy, the Warp Tail.
Wow. That Red Daniels, that second picture, he was quite a surfer too.
Well, the surfers had a leg up on us. They already knew how to go sideways. We were learning. Raps. This is a famous picture because of how many people are in it. A lot of people like that.
There's a zoomed in picture too of that, Ed, somewhere in the file.
Okay, let's see if we can find it. Oh boy. We're not reading this, guys. Except for this right here, George McClellan.
Ah,
Double axle drop. What? Yeah, when Fisher was doing rock and rolls on my board.
There it is.
Yeah.
So, I
Daly.
mean, Ronnie Brown, Mike Daly, Walker, blonde-haired kid.
1978.
Yeah, lot of people waiting patiently to go.
We
Wait
were
for someone to
wrapping.
bail.
That was the end of the year wrap up. Wild, radical, something.
Annual party session.
Annual party session. There you go. How clever were you, Phil? Man, Phil had so many great ideas. The whole layout and everything about this was. Not to mention, I didn't have any pictures of the building with the exterior. Show films inside so they can be seen outside movie wise. That was.
We watched a lot of the movies we were looking at. Sometimes after we skated late at night, we'd watch them in the.
Check that. You need to tell us about this. The second Womble series.
Womble series.
Wow.
Do you really want to know about it? Okay, so I had a bunch of old beat up stuff, and I was in Murphy dorms, and I thought, well, why don't I give it away to kids? And it's so out of date. I mean, some of it was clay wheels, and it was really old stuff. And so I pulled into Clearwater, and I just pulled straight into the skate park, and said to Muriel, "Give me the microphone." And everybody was skating in the half pipe, and the half pipe was set up so you had to like wait in line. So everybody's already ready-made, organized for a contest. And I just walked out there. She gave me a wireless thing and said, "Okay, everybody's entered." And it just kicked things up a notch. People going for stuff they wouldn't normally. And then they got where was the prizes?
Everyone went away with a winner. Everyone went away a winner.
2.5-inch trucks. And he was mad about that.
Play wheels without bearings.
Yeah, it was awesome. I got rid of stuff and I got to, do that. I didn't know until like a couple of years ago that somebody had put this in, print, and nobody told me it was. I mean, it wasn't like it was on the internet. I didn't know it was out there. But did a couple of them, and I still don't know what I was doing. It was just fun, and that's what it's supposed to be.
They said they wanted to keep the sport to keep going on, and then they go, "Well, what sport are we talking about?" Because nobody knows if this is really a sport.
That board weighs 20 pounds, by the way. Good job, Kelly.
That's a 27-inch board that still weighs 20 pounds.
It's
They
marine
tried to router
plywood.
it out to make it lighter, but it's just there's nothing you can do.
And Clyde would try to break his. He'd push it up, fall off, and kick it up the wall of the snake like 40 feet up, and it come down and just fine. Is this Bobby Mandarino?
Could be, yep.
Santa Cruz? I've never seen this.
I've got these. I've got all these old magazines. So if there's a good place for them, they're just. I've got them sitting.
Look at those brand new Park Rider wheels. God, that's probably looks like the first run on those things.
What part of Florida was that? Is that in Florida?
Probably Daytona Beach. They put it under the basketball court, so they were committed.
Yeah.
So
that was just an ad we took out in one of that Skate Rider newspaper or something.
Kelly got a story.
I put that on there because
Wait, look at this. Wait, what's this? Sorry, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Whoa, is this prototype?
Who knows?
That's good.
Piece of cut PVC.
Is that an early Clyde slide on a Santa Cruz? I've never seen that.
No,
That's crazy.
But I think Kelly, in one of these, I'm kind of cruising through. So like the best place he'd ever skated was at Sensation Basin. That's might have been on the next page.
Okay, here we go. Parker. Okay, but it doesn't say what the little Clyde slide thing was.
Yeah.
This.
That was a fun era. You know, stuff was happening so fast, and new tricks,
Yeah.
and this and that. And
Boy, that's the truth. Yeah, it was
There's
just growing
Tony.
so
Now
fast.
Tony's got one of those slides on there too.
Yeah, his is
right.
It's not the same as what wound up being the Clyde slide, which still was poor. Poor Clyde had to drop in that thing every time he ran a contest. To start his run, he had to go down 4 feet of vert or some crazy crap, and I'd see him sweating bullets, and he'd still pull it off.
A lot of trust. Yeah.
There's Scott and Mike.
Mike Cox.
Yeah, from Jax.
Yeah.
There's a comment about Sensation Basin.
Yeah, I got in there.
Look, the park is home of several strong skate. Go back. I'm getting ready to talk about you. Ed Womble. Injuries.
yeah.
Why did you ever say anything nice about me? I was such an asshole. I don't know. I mean, now I feel even worse. You know, it's
you're
like
good. You're a good guy. All these guys are
great.
Good. You know what's crazy is back then I thought I was so much older than you guys. I'm a college graduate and y'all are just, in college and so it could have been anywhere from 4 to 8 years difference. And now when I run into people, I go, gosh, they're the same age as me. They're all old.
Yeah. Jimbo, what was your degree? Was in recreational management, or what was the area?
Yeah, it's just called recreation, which could be public recreation, like working for a city, or private recreation, like working at a skate park. So,
Right. If you look at the sociology of sports, that's really a good position, the way sports have grown since 50 years ago.
Oh yeah. Well, it's called, and this what my son got his master's in sports management, and that could be anything from, running, a country club to a skate park to a college, he's associate athletic director at UCF now. So sports management is the new term instead of recreation.
Right.
That includes deals with TV stations or whatever. So.
Yeah. So look how artsy we were, Ed. And,
this is urethation. Vertication.
It's just like a rap. We were doing raps before people knew what they were. Competition, smooth transition. Grab yourself some ammunition.
We did a TV commercial with a rap beat. It was like, I forget what they call it. It was an African Zulu rhythm or something.
You beat Paul Simon to the punch.
That was before that, yeah.
Yo, competition, smooth transition. Grab yourself some ammunition, help me stick a irritation. Rock and roll on vertification, correlation, irritation. Come and shred sensation, basic. Come and shred sensation. Come and shred sensation. Come and shred sensation.
I was reading some of these, and I'm sorry, some of them have by Anita Grind. You had the byline, you had put some false name in there and submitted it, and
nom de plume.
Non de plume was
nom de plume.
Now, did Bob Felice build Rainbow Wave and then sell it to Kit and Linda?
Well, I found this interesting, and my comment about this is I became a professional skate park consultant. I got paid $100 to talk to this guy on the telephone about building a park. So I looked it up on the internet to see if it's still around, but the original park is not, but they just recently reopened one. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Rainbow Park, not Rainbow Wave.
Yeah, in Covina, California. So,
well, it must have known about what you guys were doing and did, because no one was doing what you guys did. No one.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So these are just a few old things I found in the Dave Hart's still around. He's
Yeah.
big, big time. Why
Well, I'm smiling. I'm
Yeah.
trying to smile.
I think we saw that one previously. Some of these I may have taken pictures of twice. We already talked about that one.
Uh-oh. I got to get my fingers on the right buttons.
That's
No, we're at the end of this file.
No, different folder.
Folder. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. All right. So.
No, we did this one already.
We already looked at that one.
Well, I got that, but we're at the beginning of the folder, as I've been corrected, and I don't think we looked at this whole folder.
Yeah, I think we looked.
Did we?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the one we were just in.
Wait.
Oh.
I don't know about that, guys.
I saw a picture of me and my son.
Oh yeah, Skylar. There's Tony. There's the girl that was the intern.
Yeah, Tony, go for it.
This was the intern.
Look at that. Yeah, there he is. That's cool.
This is nuts, whoever this is.
Rolling in off of frickin', that is Gnarls. Yeah, I can't tell who that is.
And then, I don't know.
These are just pictures evidently I took or Phil took, and I got copies of them and put them in an old photo album.
Oh, okay. So this is the pool bowl, and this is just the straight ahead. I got you.
Yeah.
That's cool. The alligator article was good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me again. I think that's. I don't know. No, maybe that's something. Well, we'll find. If you guys see something you want us to put up, we'll put some shorts up that that the audience, if they see something they want to see more of, we can definitely make a short out of it. What happened to you, Phil? I know you were in this. I think we went past you.
I don't know. All of a sudden I saw that little shot of me holding up Tyler on the things or something. But he was in that Oshkosh Bagosh commercial too with you guys. It was fun.
Yeah, that was exciting. We got we really did get, because we were so unique at the time and ahead of time with the skate park and the skating rink or trail. We did a lot of promotional and publicity stuff. People knew about us.
Yeah.
We see this.
There's y'all remember the name of my first puppy there?
No. Sorry.
Sensei.
Okay.
Based on Sensation Basin. Unfortunately, I left him for 10 minutes. All right, those are my boards I still have. Those are the last two boards I wrote on.
Wow.
Well, what happened to Sensei?
That's a Jim Muir on the right. That's a Jim Muir Dogtown. That board's worth some cash.
Make me an offer. So.
What happened?
So Sensei got out. I ran down to the lumber store to get something. I came back. He was gone. I spent the rest of the day looking for him. Somehow he got dug underneath the fence, got out on 441 and got hit. So we lost him. So we ended up going and getting another Cocker Spaniel, and instead of calling him Sensei, we called him Say Sin.
Yeah, dogs are diggers. They're going to want to dig.
Yeah.
Well, this is not working. My God.
Oh, classic. They were called. Yeah.
Those are my skates. Sharon got a pair. I got old wheels, bags of wheels, and
those things cost like $200 or something. Remember, those were expensive.
Yeah, I don't remember. I can't imagine me spending $200. Guess what that is?
SIO. Baby.
Everybody had them.
I still had one. There's my helmet.
Oh, gnarly! Look at that.
And I antiqued it just so.
Kryptonic sticker just because you had one.
Yeah. I'm going to rotate it around. You can move forward. There's some other sensations.
Oh, the big O. Yeah.
What is this one?
didn't know how big stickers was going to become. It was just like all of a sudden became sticker thing. We had a guy from Newton, Kansas would come and put our sticker thing together or something.
Yeah, that pipeline was out in California. A couple of those from. There you go.
Nice shot.
I
Still
think.
fits.
Yeah, I think the padding might be a little shot, big guy.
Yeah, it's bad. There's some vintage.
Oh, those
pads.
Rectors were
The
horrid.
Rectors. Yeah.
They were horrid.
What are the lower two? They was earlier.
The suede Rectors.
But
Those
are
were the
these?
best things that had that metal plate, so when you hit the ground, you could just let your hand slide.
Is this an SIO product?
No, it was its own brand. I don't Ferragamo or something.
I'm going to sneeze.
The surfaces now are so slick. You don't see all this padding stuff anymore.
Yeah.
See the bottom of it.
Look at that.
Take a picture of it, George. Send it to Muir.
Look at that. You got roller balls on your Sim Superply?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That was my freestyle board.
That's freaking. Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see. Independent trucks on the.
No, that's trackers on the Dogtown, and those are Gullwing Pros on the
Gullwings, yeah.
On the Sims.
Okay, you're right. Trackers on the.
All right, I got to get another picture of the. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Excellent shape, high value, original shape.
Little rail grabs on there. They don't look like Schmidt sticks. They're something else.
They're something else, that's for sure. They lived. Is this clear grip or is the grip tape painted?
Yeah, that was clear grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had the graphic on the top.
Yeah.
And they always gripped it. That was factory clear grip.
It's pretty.
The grip tape we sold for boards. We just went down to the local lumber store, like 84 Lumber, and bought it in a big roll and would cut it as needed.
Yeah.
It was an amazing advance into the sport.
Yeah.
I want to say that that Jim Muir was 12 inches wide. It was a big ass board.
Yeah. Or 11 size shoe. So.
Okay. Yeah, this is different. This is a different one. So this is Tim Schiller on the bottom. And that Kevin Koliskins, whatever his name was, he came out, he took a bunch of pictures. So that's me doing the invert in the pool. That was the hardest invert to do. The snake run, bigger, taller, was easy. That coping was burly.
Yeah.
What was the?
I'm
1979.
79. Wow.
Yeah, I vaguely remember people getting air back then. That was pretty powerful to see someone. Look at there, careening through the air at Womble.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
There's Tim. He killed it. He's like a career Air Force. I don't know. He's like
he was with Air National Guard, if I remember right, over in Hawaii.
He still surfs and skates. Great family man.
Who's that?
Tim Schiller, prison skate.
Oh yeah, Tim.
Yeah. Okay.
He was so aggressive. He was like a Monty Nolder skater. He just powerful skater.
Is that Dennis Martinez? That
I don't know what board that. Oh, that's a Bad Company, is what that is.
It's like Phoenix rising from the ashes. And yes, Tim. The guys on the team would tell me, "Oh, you're gonna have to skate good to beat Tim." I'm like, "Who the hell's that guy? Who's Tim? He's on the team." He skated a ramp and then he just showed up and did this. I'm like, you asshole, go back. If he had been regular foot instead of goofy, it'd have been over in the park. It was so This is
I like how people came up earlier that we were the first park that had a flat bottom between
Yeah.
two walls. And
That's
there,
true.
you see that shot there with Tim going down to the flat bottom to the other wall.
there's the thing about watching the videos and the camera, the images
Right.
on the wall of the pro shop. What was upstairs? Anything?
Nothing. It was going to be a future something or other, but couldn't afford to put a floor on. So
It was my private suite. You know,
The jacuzzi was up there.
yeah.
So
Only the finest were invited.
this has got to be Allen, right? No rails, tracker, bone stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't. Yes. Oh, it's got that Triflon, the Triflon stickers. Yeah, that's probably Gelfand.
Phil, did you do these pictures with some that kind of exposure?
Maybe. I took a lot of pictures, and most of my pictures got stolen out of a storage unit, so I don't really know anymore.
Well, what's really cool about this image is it looks like it's on fire. Like the opposite side of the part, you know, the rails at the top, it's like a fire. Like it's and it's just the tree line, I think. But it looks
It could be the exposure from the tree line or the processing, or it's interesting.
I think that's Kelly or Scott Houston. One, you pick, right? Scott had the black and white helmet, but we know Kelly did front side, but wasn't Kelly regular? This is goofy. Anyway,
Kelly Lynn's still skating. He's a wonderful skater.
yes, he is.
wow.
This is Flying Wheels, Gadsden, Alabama.
Oh,
And then they just rebuilt that. Is that what they rebuilt?
I think so. Yeah, Phil, I do. I don't know if they tried to
Tim Payne rebuilt Flying Wheels to the original plus sign.
What is he riding? This is
that's a Beamer.
A prototype beam.
Yeah, that's the original Beamer. Yeah.
It's either that or the color is just made it so you can't tell it's yellow.
Oh, is it reinforced down the middle?
It's reinforced, but it still was weak as shit. So whenever Alan would go to a contest, if he had 10 of them in the car.
So I think this was a Christmas parade in Gainesville.
All right.
Put together a bunch of folks, and we go promote the park again.
Hey, have some fun.
All about marketing.
Is that your hair, Jimbo?
No,
I think he's in the box.
yeah, I think I am too.
Oh my gosh.
That looks like my skin.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
That's that what was the Justin Timberlake for Christmas? I'm not going to repeat what he said.
It's in the box.
Hey,
It's
more
in the
power
box.
to you.
The Jimbo in the box. I love it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's
That's a
hilarious.
classic SNL.
So many people live their entire lives and never skated inside a Christmas present box.
Well, we talked about pads. What's going on here? What have you got on?
I think it was
Hockey pads?
I don't know. It's probably supposed to look like part of the decorations. Let's see. I don't know. It might have been probably a pair of pads that the guys doing the concrete work left behind.
Well, it could be. But I like all the shorts we're looking at. It's
That was the era.
Yeah.
my word.
There we go with the park. That was one of the greatest things. That brought families out. We always wanted to make this a family, involve families and moms and dads with their kids.
Well, yeah, and over this way to the right in this picture, and then to the left, there was barbecue grills. So you could, we would, if I was out there on Friday night, I'd be ready to leave to go back to campus, and Barry would say, "Come on, let's go." And I go, "What are we doing?" And he goes, "Just let's go." Barry had that way, right? We're gonna go. You're coming with me. We're doing this now. You have no choice in the matter. And we'd go to the grocery store. We'd buy charcoal and burgers and everything, and go out there and fire it up and have a big time. It was one step short of catching and eating the fish, but it was still fun. We could watch.
We did have fish. We had a lot of fish. It never caught on because people hadn't really realized catfish was really tasty. So it never really jumped.
So that bottom picture, Ed, where the guy looks like he's running out, to the right of that, was where that freestyle area was, with the wall and the mirrors. And I don't know whatever happened to it, but one of the things I bought was a roller hockey set that you played with, like these soft balloon like Q-tips, but they were rubber and cushions, and you hit a ball. And I remember having so much fun with groups playing hockey over there. And I don't have any pictures of that or nothing, but just fond memories of Friday nights having, getting, putting 5 people on a team and giving them these hockey sticks and letting them go at it. That was
good.
Time.
That's great.
Before the internet.
Over here on these benches is where Phil and Barry and everybody would come and sit, and we would watch Rodney play At a Trick with Jeff Walsh and the Meyer kids. The Meyer kids. Donnie's children are graduating from college now. It's pretty crazy, but yeah, there was so much going on here, and this was the bottom of the original freestyle area right over here.
Yep.
It was
that would have evolved into a street course if we had figured it out.
So the mirrors aren't up yet, I don't think, Jimbo.
No.
So this, for everyone watching, this is where Rodney Mullen practiced.
Yeah. With that, he would sneak into the little freestyle area. He'd drop down. His dad wasn't happy about that, but
his mom was a sweetheart, and
yeah, she was.
We'd be playing At a Trick, or those guys would be, and then Tony would come on the microphone and say, "Rodney, your mom's here." So it'd be like 9:30 on Friday night, and so it would be his turn, and he would go and do some trick that he could have done to start the game with that he knew no one could do. And he would do this thing, and then he would go, "Bye, guys," and he'd skate away, like knowing that he had just won. I don't know whose handwriting that is.
That somebody sent that to me because it was in the Miami Herald.
Wow.
So just an article. Skateboarding was, we thought it was thriving and stuff, but that roller skating for a year or two just took off. I mean, once those urethane wheels hit those tennis shoe style skates, it became, big thing. It was,
and then the inline skates went nuts. Then it was. I moved to Research Triangle Park years ago, and when I got up there one night, I was doing an installation in the park, all these high-tech companies, and I'm driving through there going, "There's nobody here. I can drive wherever I want to," and I almost get run over by like 40 guys that were taking advantage of the smooth asphalt, and they were boogieing, and I was like, "Well, literally boogie nights." There you go.
Yeah. So I got to where I'd ride down, drop in the pool bowl, and it was fun.
All right.
Well, it was amazing.
Scary.
There a couple, I don't remember who this guy was. There was somebody who was starting to do airs out of the, on skates.
He looks legit.
Is that Duke Rennie?
Might be. I mean, he had all new stuff on. And I remember he was skating and doing inverts and all kinds of stuff in we called it the Monster Bowl. It was supposed to be the half pipe, I think.
Yeah, that was a terrible pipe.
Look at these guys.
That's Tony and I.
Look at that stud.
Yeah.
And
Is that Mason? Is that Mason in the background?
And McGuigan.
Bruce, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mason in the background. I remember that helmet. And then Quasimodo. Yep.
Yeah, John's
He
apparently.
doesn't like it.
Remember Wigan and the right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
John, no doubt.
Yeah.
That was and
Sorry.
there's
There's
Mr.
Wes.
Aho.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. Well,
We have to
everyone-
send him a copy of this, or at least an invite to watch it. Because I think he lives over Daytona somewhere.
Who?
Yeah, every once in a while, I don't do
Wes.
Facebook very often, but every once in a while, something of his will pop up and we'll say hi to each other. There's
I gotta take off, gentlemen.
Peace out, George. Thanks for joining us.
Jimbo, great to see you, man. I'm super stoked.
likewise.
We
Yeah,
should
well,
do this again and get some more pictures and really cover Florida because there was a lot of stuff going on.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks. George has to cook dinner for his beloved wife and the Puggles. So it's 5, whatever, 6, whatever it is out there. It's 6:20.
Yeah, sorry, I had such technical difficulties earlier. Threw me off my game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, been fun, Jimbo. It's been good to see you. And it's just it's only been 50 years, so we should do this and figure it out another episode sometime. Because
Yeah, there's a lot more photos in those files. So you mentioned stickers.
the era itself was so fast and exciting, and we're making it up as we go along, and it was just fabulous.
Every time I see
go ahead.
go
You were a very important person in my life at that time, and I appreciate your kindness and generosity, and you opening the door to let me try to do my thing, and hopefully it's
Well, I'm going to send you a bill because you screwed up big time.
$100. $100.
Yeah.
Fun.
No,
I wanted to hang with you longer, but you opened up the door to other opportunities that not.
That's what the world is, you jump in. If you just sit there worrying too much, you never do anything. So hey, I'm happy for you. You've turned into a successful career with stuff, and hopefully what we all did back then helped you out with it. So it's
Absolutely. So it's all good. Meant to be.
You're watching the Skateboarding Bros Show. Stories from the pioneers of skateboarding about the history and the fun of the sport we love.